The Zulus must be thoroughly crushed to make them believe in our superiority. I shall show them how hopelessly inferior they are to us in fighting power.
It's the Anglo-Zulu War.
The king addresses them. I have not gone over the seas to look for the white man, yet they have come into my country, and I would not be surprised if they took away our wives and cattle and crops and land. They want to take me. What shall I do? The clans of the Zulu kingdom answer him with loud professions of loyalty.
Give the matter to us. We will eat up the white men and finish them off. They will not take you while we are here.
This is a war camp. The British camp stirs early in the morning of January 22nd. A few hundred Zulus have been spotted some miles off. Chelmsford gathers half of his troops and rides out to hunt them. 25,000 Zulu warriors come to defend their kingdom. Cetshwayo's brilliant general, Nchingwayo, reins in the warriors and strategizes with his officers. Chelmsford has left fewer than 2,000 troops at Isandlwana. There, the British camp watches the Zulu tide pour onto the plain, echoing with stirring war chants and the rattle of spears against shields. Thousands of Zulus meanwhile stealthily proceed to the flanks of the thin British firing lines. These are the horns of the bull, the tactic honed since the days of King Shaka.
The Zulu army advances in the horns of the buffalo formation, the chest surging from the valley and sweeping across the plain towards the camp, while the horns seek the vulnerable British flanks.
British fire first stalls the advance, cutting down many. Once close enough, the Zulus hail spears and fire outdated guns into the British lines, and then charge. Berserking over heaps of fallen comrades, the relentless Zulus plunge their hand spears into British chests and stomachs. The British fall back to camp, scramble for ammunition, but Zulus charge the holes in their ranks and swarm the firing line from all sides. The sky dims under a solar eclipse. Wretched stragglers pull into makeshift squares and flail their bayonets. Zulus beat them with shields and drive spears through their torsos. One officer, Charles Pope, raises a revolver and fires at a Zulu commander. The shot grazes his neck, another hits his leg. The Zulu throws his spear. Pope staggers into the grass, pulling at the skewer in his own chest, but the Zulu forces it back in and kills him. Some British flee toward a river as Zulus chase them on the rocky banks. All those captured or wounded are killed. The Zulus do not take prisoners. After the final shots of resistance are spent, 1,300 of the invading forces lie dead. The victorious Zulus ritually remove their clothes and disembowel them, so as to allow the souls of the dead officers, infantry, and drummer boys to escape through the stomach, lest the Zulus be haunted by a trapped spirit. Night brings fog over the hills. Chelmsford makes his tepid return to Isandlwana with his troops. The shrewd offensive of the Zulus has exposed the imperious folly of Chelmsford.
Please like and subscribe.